So you want to know what I did? You want to know what I did? This is crazy. You want to hear a crazy story? So you know how at like conventions and stuff, companies will do behind closed doors demos. They will invite members of the press and YouTubers and whatnot to come and play some games. You want to know what happened to me? You want to know what happened to me? PAX West is going on right now. This here weekend. It's been a whole lot of fun. Been hanging with friends. It's been really great. Played a bunch of games. But Nintendo invited me to go and do one of these behind closed doors hands-on preview things for some upcoming games, first party and third party. And that is something of a first for me. It's a little weird. Okay, well, technically I did do a similar event in 2018, I think it was. They had this really cool like indie like it was all focused on indie games. There were no first party games. And that was at Nintendo of America, and they invited me to that. And that was really cool, and I really did appreciate that. But I haven't had anything since then. I've never had a meeting, you know, and even like a bunch of my friends, you know, whenever I go to PAX, like, oh, sorry, got a meeting with Nintendo to go play that cool game you want to play. Always jealous of them. Happy for them, but also jealous of them. But yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know what the reason is. I don't know what changed. But Nintendo was kind enough to invite me to a thing, and so that's why. And right now, I am disclosing that happened. That everything I'm going to talk about in this video is because Nintendo gave me this opportunity, which is really cool. And the first game I would like to talk about, because like I said, they had first parties and third parties. I can't remember if I actually did say that. Whatever. Silksong. Silksong is the first one I'm going to talk about. I played Hollow Knight Silksong, and saying that is weird. Saying that is kind of surreal, even though it probably, in my mind, I'm like, I played Silksong, can you believe it? But now it's like, well, yeah, a bunch of people did. It was at Gamescom. It's all over the place. It's coming out in a few days. You know, it's not a myth anymore. It's not as impressive that I got to play it because it's real now. Like, it's actually real. It's actually coming in a few days. So yeah, I don't know. It was really cool being able to, though. And as a reminder, I played a lot of Hollow Knight. I never beat it. I can't remember how far I got. I want to say at least halfway through, but that was a few years ago. So, you know, I wasn't really super tuned in to like all of the ways that this game is actually different. I don't even remember all the mechanics and moves and whatnot. But there were some things that I did notice that jumped out at me that I would like to talk about. So yeah, I'm not like the most experienced Hollow Knight professional, but I will give my thoughts anyway, for whatever that is worth. First of all, that presentation. I mean, I've seen the trailers, I've seen the new trailers, and like, of course they look really good, and yet there is something about getting the game in your own two hands, you know, completely clean, untouched from like YouTube encoding and whatnot. Mostly though, it just being still, being able to just pause and sit there and take in the environments and move through as slowly as you want. It's really breathtaking. The original Hollow Knight did look really good, and yet, yeah, there really is something. It's this extra little bit that they've put into this one, extra little polish. There's like this really interesting, like, it's almost like a film grain effect, but it also kind of imitates like the texture on paper when you paint. It's very, very slight. It's really subtle, but it's really nice. The line art is so beautiful. All of the characters and the enemies are so richly animated. Mostly it's the environments, though. It's just like the environments in Hollow Knight were really nice, but here it just feels like maybe there's more color. There's like less of the screen that it's like just black. It's just amazing. It is one of the most just beautiful, lush. Lush is a really good word for it, because of course you're underground and it's, you know, the place I explored, very just like mossy vines and leaves, and it's straight out of a storybook. It is just breathtakingly beautiful. And like the opening cutscene, incredibly impressive. Like I would do anything for like a movie animated in this style. I mean, especially actually like a Hollow Knight kind of thing, because the world is so amazing. The designs of these characters, it goes without saying, it's true for the first game too, but just like this whole style, they're bugs, but the kind of way that it does it with like the head shapes and everything, it's really amazing. Yeah, that opening cutscene, just unreal. absolutely unreal. I love it all. I love how, like, at the very, very beginning, it does, you know, it does that thing where it just flashes like a poem. And I haven't looked it up yet. I don't know if this is an in-world poem or like an outside world poem that they put into it. It seems like an in-world thing. I'm not sure. Whatever the case, though, it's really good. It's just like, it's beautiful. And, you know, we're talking about a game, and it's all about like how it looks and how it plays, and yet something about showing me just this really gorgeous poem right at the beginning. It really, I don't know, it just sets the mood. It like, this game, before you even, you know, get to like press a button on the controller, just between the visuals and the opening animation and then everything, it sets this incredible mood. It's really, really good. Literally getting goosebumps, like just thinking about it. But yeah, let's talk about the gameplay. And again, not super like tuned in to what the differences are. To me, though, it seems like it is very, very fluid, very fast. Hornet is really fast. You've got like your dash attack. I really love the variability in like how you press it and you get a dash. If you press it just a tiny bit more, you get that much more of a dash. And then if you hold it down, it just turns into a sprint. And it's like incredibly fast and really, really fluid, and it feels super duper good. So just like even right at the beginning, she's just like dashing around all over the place. She can grab ledges. And you know what? It is, I mean, it's the same thing as like with Metroid. You know, Metroid's great, gameplay's great. And then you introduce the ability to grab on a ledge, and it's just like, okay, well, it's twice as good now. Like, it feels, it's like the game wasn't necessarily lacking without it, but it feels that much better now, just being able to hoist up onto ledges. It's a slight bit more forgiving, I guess. The platforming, it's a little bit smoother, little more, a little less friction when just like moving around, and I really appreciate that. My voice is really going. Can you tell? That's the thing about PAX. It's so loud, and you're just like yelling over each other, and then you get out of the loud convention. Let's go to a restaurant, like at a place where everyone is also just yelling, and it's incredibly loud. I can get through it. Yeah, overall, the gameplay just feels a lot more refined. Felt really good in the first game. It just feels that much better now. You know, getting it in your own two hands is when you really just feel the teeny tiny little differences that they've made. And I mean, you know, she also does have her own like, yeah, unique stuff, the ledge grab and all that. But even just the fine tuning of the movement system, it feels great. It feels that much better to run around and platform, and the combat, of course, is also really good. Yeah, as far as the combat goes, she's got her cool like needle thing, and you have like this like cool like big horizontal needle attack, and you build that up with like thread. There's like a little thread meter, and it feels really good because every time you land a hit, one little like ring goes on the meter. It just, I don't know, something about it. It feels really nice. So it's a nice little tool to have even early on. I guess ultimately that probably is it. You know, the demo had 2 areas that you could explore, which was really cool, but I only got the chance to explore one of them because there were just like so many games to play at this cool thing. And yeah, really, I've wanted to return to Hollow Knight for a really long time. Definitely, like absolutely, I really want to go back to it. It's because I've probably told the story a million times, but it's because I don't remember the name of the boss. I hit a boss, and it was really hard, and the problem wasn't that it was hard, it's that it took a million years to get back to it after. I don't do runbacks. I hate the runbacks. I couldn't, and that made me stop, and now I've stopped playing for too long, so I feel like I gotta restart, so I just haven't been doing it because I've been intimidated. But now I'm playing Silksong, and I came away from even that brief demo just being like, I gotta make this happen. I either have to finally like get back to Hollow Knight and beat that. Problem is, it's such a big game. I don't like, when am I even gonna find the time to do it? Either that or I just gotta go to Silksong. I'm honestly, I didn't even really consider that until like I just started to speak just now. Like even while I was playing, I was like, oh man, I really gotta go back and play Hollow Knight. But like, Silksong is so good. It's so beautiful, and the movement feels so good. I don't know. Would it be too wrong? It would be too wrong. I gotta know like all the lore and stuff. Ooh, I don't know. This is really hard, but like, no, I'm I'm dying to play more. It's really, really incredibly good. I know a lot of you have been waiting an awfully long time for this game, but I think it's probably gonna be worth it. Like it's good. You know, it does seem really, really good. I think if anything, I'm the most excited about the art. Really, every darn frame of that game just is so unbelievably gorgeous. And the original, it just had such a strong style, and to see that just developed and refined even more here, it's got this like elegance to it. It gives me goosebumps, genuinely. Like I have them right now. Can you hear them? Let me put my arm up to the... Did you hear that? That was my goosebumps. Well, thank you for watching, and yes, like I said, I played a number of games at this Nintendo thing. Thank you again to Nintendo for inviting me. So once PAX is all wrapped up, I will be doing more videos on those other games, so stay tuned. See you later.